you further than the police.
They got it there.
He was actually something getting drugs from the CIA.
They showed you that in that movie, American Gangster, man. When that nigga Frank Lucas, they said, I want 1,000 kings in the air.
Frank Lucas just died recently too.
And then that one movie with what's that nigga? He's in that Scientology church. He played in Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise. Yeah, he played in that one movie where he was the airplane pilot for the CIA and shit. He was shipping in drugs and he ran out of money and shit. And the girl came in, she's like, there's money blowing in the backyard. He's like, I'll get it in a minute. Yeah, it's a recent one.
Yeah, I want to see
He had
that.
to land a plane on a fucking, like a backstrip road and then to start throwing out shit. But he said, look, the CIA came to him was like, hey man, look, we'll let you work for us, man. So these niggas in the world are just contractors for Esau, man. You dying behind Esau shit, man. You ain't nothing but a slave just because you ain't Really, what? You don't get no returns on your taxes. You out here working undocumented. You might as well fill out a W-2 and sell crack, because that's what you is, really. You know?
This is Psalms 38 and 12.
That shit up.
They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischief things and imagine deceit all the day long.
That's why David said they mark my steps, man. They mark our steps. You think Esau ain't watching you, man?
Yeah, and when they imagine, that's what they meditate on. They just continually think about wickedness, because the whole plan was to get Northern Kingdom to produce the coca leaf, turn into cocaine, and then they brought it over to fuck with Judah, sell it to Judah, and make the profits off of it. So they actually meditated on it, and it was to support the Contra, the rebellion in Colombia, because they wanted to depose the dictator of Colombia. And it's like that through all the goddamn South America, Central America, Mexico, all them fucking countries. Esau just do the same fucking shit, you know, because they imagine deceits, man. Because a lot of them fucking drug dealers that they ended up putting as presidents of the country, they ended up getting taken out by the CIA. Like my boy, not him, Noriega. He was put in office by the CIA. He was an asset, and then he got deposed by the CIA as well. So it's just deception with this devil, and our people, you fucking deserve it too.
No, they got to be first. You set me up,
right?
Yeah, you coming
That's
out.
what they did to Gaddafi.
That's
what they did. Hey, that's what they did to Gaddafi. Because Gaddafi was set up. You remember the time they've been fucking
Saddam was set up.
Saddam. They set up, man. They came after that dude. I was like, bro. Even when that was happening, I was like, wasn't this that guy?
Right, yeah.
I remember as a kid, I was a young, I didn't know much, but I remember seeing Saddam, I was like, wow, weren't we fucking with Saddam a little bit ago? I said, fuck it, I'm back to being a nigga.
The reason why they do that, because they get in that game at first. Yeah. So they set them up, they like, yeah, but then now he coming out.
Yeah, once you go outside,
they gonna come
Y'all
out.
heard the term when they say when the devil come to collect?
Right.
Because think about this, they showed you that in the Born Identity, man, with Jason Bourne. First they programmed his ass, man, stripped him of his identity, and when he tried to find out who he was, they put a hit out.
Got you.
They want him born. They want him born.
Yeah. Because he wasn't supposed to come back from that. Huh?
Yeah.
He started,
This is Michael 7 and 3. It says that they may do evil with both hands earnestly.
See, right? They use both hands earnestly, man, because the scriptures tell you that this devil cannot sleep unless he conducts wickedness, man. Because everything that Esau do is a flip side to it. It's like a two-headed serpent. You know what I'm saying? Like Democrats and Republicans, man. It's the same team, just different points of Kool-Aid. It's gonna be the same outcome at the end of the day.
And the judge asks for a reward.
Damn, judge. Hey, Esau, because he's the judge of
compensation.
A bribe, yeah.
He won his top
money.
Like, let's
So
go.
just like the politicians and so forth, you
Like,
know, they just there for money.
Yeah, like look at the child support system, right? I mean, technically, like if you go to child support hearing, you got what you call an administrative assistant. It's acting as a judge. A judge is not supposed to sit in a child support case because they have what you call a federal interest or a financial interest in the case. But yeah, all the money go to fucking sleep. See what I'm saying? So that's wickedness, man. Right?
It says they may do evil with both hands earnestly. The prince asks, and the judge asks for a reward, and the great man, he uttered this mischievous desire, so they wrap it up. Meaning, when they wrap it up, meaning they all scheming together, man, on it, man. Yep. They're all scheming together for that reward, and then to bring what violence on us, man. Because in the end, like you said, he bring the drugs over here to make a profit off Judah and then kill him at the same time. So they all in league together. Psalm 83.
The guy that just died recently, George Bush Sr., he said if the people ever found out what we really do in our meetings, they would string us up in the street. They would hang us to death. You know, these dudes are deceivers, man. You got people that really fucking trust in you. You know, that's why you the average American, you just about to get mowed down, man, like grass, okay? Because you're really that fucking simple. You're the fuel that keeps this beast continually pushing forward. So that's why you got to get fucking killed as well. The Lord ain't just gonna take out the elites, put them in slavery. It's every one of you fucking people that are at league with this society as well. You have to fucking die.
Yeah, they with it because they under the false perception of like if somebody give you piss in your cup and you tell them that it heals you, they gonna believe it even though it's bitter. They gonna stick with it, man. You know why these people ain't riot yet? Because they can still walking through their own bullshit, man. Niggas can still go to the club and you can still live under the false godmanship of living in luxury. A nigga could be $700,000 in debt, but he still got his crib based on a falsified chapter fucking 7 and he got a Beamer. So that way he ain't got a rap because they still feeding him, they pacifying the dude, man. That's why you fucking, that's why the scriptures say that the Egyptians are gonna be against the Egyptians, man. And you people fucking deserve it, all right? Look, 95% of you people in Babylon the Great is gonna be put to death.
That's
right.
And we with that, man.
That's right.
We with you people getting destroyed out here, man, because you ain't got no sense in it. What purpose do you people in Babylon serve, man?
The fuel, it says like it says in scripture, that fuel for the fire.
That's it.
That's it. That's why they're here, man.
You're here to be destroyed.
Hey, man, that's why we should, us in the know should fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord literally allotted people just to walk around for their destruction. Everything that it says, if the wicked be multiplied, is for the day of wrath. So it literally, so if Esau pop and have twins and all that shit, the Lord literally letting you have kids just to destroy him, man.
If he be multiplied, it's for the sword.
Man, the Most High gonna put this man to judgment. I got a quick precept. This is 2nd Ezra 6, 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hate and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more."
Point, it's fulfilled. All this shit, the wickedness is at the peak. Like Yahushua and Jacob's trouble is here, man. Look, think about it. The oppression of Jake, which was prophesied to go forth, us going on cargo slave ships, Jake being completely bugged out, Esau standing in his wicked seat of judgment, the homosexuality, which is what Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed for, because the homosexuality was so great, they try to rape 2 angels. We in fucking Pride Month right now, so that's where it says their wickedness is fulfilled. All this said measure, like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he measures things in the balance, all the times and the actions of the people. So all the actions of America has been measured. It's fulfilled that direct amount that he wanted it to be, to where, all right, I'm about to fucking take this place out, and we're here. That's what the scripture is saying.
And you know, it comes to my mind where it says that there should not be a second added. Once the Most High wants to take this place out, it's over.
It's like a precise. The Lord, he got that real measure that okay, this is over. I'm about to just close curtains on this fucking kingdom. And it's here. That's why he has the prophets out here. Because before a society got destroyed or judged, he always brought the prophets out. You know?
And it says, I will hold my tongue no more as in touching their wickedness.
Damn, so that goes hand in hand with the prophets. The destruction of society.
My words,
and then the prophets being out. Because the Lord, he's not the understanding of what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua prophesied of is being poured out through the elect and through the prophets, man. So the Lord, he's condemning this society because of its wickedness, basically.
It says, I will hold my tongue no more as in touching their wickedness, which they have profanely committed. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually.
That's us, man. That's us. You study praying and vexation of spirit. Like the scriptures say, man, if a man cry from the bitterness of his soul, man, hey, and curse you in the bitterness of his soul, the Lord will hear his prayer. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, this place is gonna get fucked up, man. All right, any day now. I always say that, any fucking day now. Just look at the quality around you.
It's getting worse and worse every day.
Every day is getting worse and worse, man. Like, my thing is, how the fuck do you dedicate a month to homosexuals, man?
A whole month.
That should anger you, man.
Yeah. We see more trannies and faggots and lesbians more than when we first started prophesying. Like, we will see them here and there, but like, it's like fucking
Epidemic.
every time we come out now. Because it's spread. The whole Babylon is just filthy. And the scriptures say the Lord's eyes is too pure that he cannot behold iniquity. So he's tired of fucking looking at this place and getting reports from the angels about the amount of goddamn debauchery that happens every fucking day.
But then you got to look on the flip side, man. We gotta, this got to get it in, man.
Right.
Because they ain't gonna be no more for eternity, man. We're at the last leg of wickedness.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the last leg of wickedness known in us.
Yes.
All we're doing is we're getting the experience. It's like when you go on a roller coaster. You don't stay on a roller coaster for a year. Fuck you heard of? That's long term. You want that? You can go on a roller coaster, get off, go back on, get on. That's the point, man. The Lord is showing us this is just a big ride for us, man. We get the difference between us and these other nations is we have the opportunity to get off of this ride.
Yes.
We don't have to ride this roller coaster of wickedness forever, man.
They showed you the final destination, man. The last one they made, it said the last stop was like 180 or some shit, and the fucking train crashed on it. Some people got off, but the ones that was meant to stay on there, they got fucking death.
Yeah.
Stay on a roller coaster too long, it's gonna make you sick anyway. So, you know, America in this society is that big roller coaster, man. You stay in this world,
You're gonna be sick.
you're gonna be sick as a motherfucker.
It's all a sick bastard.
I got one. This is Ezekiel 72. Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. So, like you said, man, the Lord is getting ready. He's tired of, like the brother said, looking at this bullshit, you know, looking at these angels giving that report. Hey, he's about to bring that in, man. And he's putting the spirit on these Edomites to basically move their F-22s into the Middle East and bring all their equipment, you know, into the Middle East.
A lot of nations are buying S-400 missile systems, which is basically anti-aircraft, because that's what Esau prides itself in battle, is his aircraft and shit. That's why none of the Middle Eastern nations was prepared when they got rolled on in like the Gulf War and shit, Afghanistan War. But now they buying those defense systems to really, it'll be a fucking battle now. It's not just gonna be America steamroll on the nations. It's gonna be a real battle in the Middle East.
Because you don't have to because it's cost. You're cutting costs. It's cheaper to buy explosives and missiles than to buy a jet. The jets are up for like 20-something million, some for the stealth technology. So now you got S-400s, which now Russia makes the top ranking system in the world, man. That means they said, look, they can hit multiple missiles at one time. Those S-400s, bro, if you look into them and get the details and the specs on those, that's why they're so bad, man. That's why they suspended the contract with Turkey, because Turkey was like, hey, fuck the jets, I want the S-400. I mean, because that's going to cut us cut. Because if you don't sell it to me, I'm going to take the money and buy these S-400s anyway. I'm finna double up on them. Yeah. So no, it's it's the most top shelf anti-aircraft system on planet Earth, man.
That's what's going to lead to the draft. Because Esau ain't going to be able to get in there with his plan, so you know what? We need more human
and think about this. It's not Yahushua coming from the east, so them jets got to be over there already.
Right.
They got to fight the Lord when he comes back.
That's why America's trying to get That's why America's trying to get Iran to shut the door.
Yeah.
Because think about this: the so-called Jew, they don't want that, man, because they don't want anything that's able to upset their military. That's why they going at Iran so hard.
They can't go in Iran.
They can't go.
If them Jews go over to Iran, the S-300 attacks them.
Yeah, and that's why the so-called Jew is coming against. They telling America, they putting the squeeze on. They say, look, make sure that these guys do not shut down this nuclear operation, man. Shut it down, because if they get hold of this, we already know what's gonna happen. They ready. They like, bring it. Come on, we ready for you, man.
Come on, Iran got the
they look, that's why we gonna continue to put sanctions on it. But what sanctions gonna do to a nation that's been getting sanctions put on them since the 60s, man?
They lived it.
They lived
that
it.
shit.
How much more sanctions? We gonna still build our shit. We gonna still go to war. We gonna still do what we do. Be self-sufficient. All right. We got oil. We got a bigger nation bagging us. What you gonna do, man? Those sanctions don't mean shit.
And like Bain said, it says you merely adopted darkness.
See, like I was born in it.
Hey, Iran was been in darkness. Who fucked with Iran? When's the last time you seen anything made in Iran?
Is actually one of the top 10 militaries in the world now. As far as ground troops, I think they top 5.
Yeah, because they got dedication because they're under that. You got their society looking towards that religion. It's their religion and their army servitude is one and the same. So they've made it to where they're serving their power by serving in that army, in their military, because they feel. And then you got America that's pushing. So literally, they have their volunteer list. America's volunteer list. Motherfuckers ain't going, bro.
Right.
Because they waking up.
Know, they
waking up. They're like, I'm finna go over there and get my stuff fucked up.
Right.
So now, but Iran is like, look, where do I sign up? Where's the list at?
They know they're gonna have to defend their homeland, so they want to die for their country.
That's in the scriptures too, though, because you notice that the men of Israel had to be part of the war. You had to join the quote unquote military to some degree. You know what I'm saying? That's in the scriptures, man. And that's why, you know what, in war, like I brought this out the other day, the first wave always have the most casualties. Always. 40, 50,000 people drop dead. Look, man, when they send these clowns over here to the Middle East, they're going to be getting slaughtered left and right. Because for one thing, they don't have the experience. Second of all, they don't have the mental conditioning to do it. Third of all, they don't know the fucking area, man. You got these people over there in Tehran that's been in the military, been shooting guns since the age of 5 years old. You telling me you send a 27-year-old transsexual with the money PR training over there, he's gonna do something. They're gonna get his shit knocked off, man. Easy. Because they don't even know the environment. That man, look, Iraq even got back in the game. They said, well, look, man, we've been knowing America been on bullshit since 2003. So if they attack Iran, Iraq gonna side with Iran.
Right, yeah.
And then them send them troops back over there. They don't know the fucking terrain like them damn demons do, man.
What be Hannibal Barker?
Yeah.
What be Hannibal Barker? If you brothers do your research, what be Hannibal? The terrain. The terrain beat Hannibal.
He couldn't deal with the depth of elements, man.
That's what got Russia did over in Afghanistan.
They got
the terrain tore their ass up. They
fucked
Russia up with that.
It was that winter.
Winter. Yeah, because you got Spetsnaz troops out there, man. They training like 7 feet of snow, man. And it's something about
damn near no shoes on.
And it's something about Russia's air, man. It's a lot denser up here, right? Like it's cold out here. Like you can't even breathe. You ever hit an air that was so cold to the point it took your breath away?
I've been up there.
Yeah.
I was in the Navy. We was way up there, man. I couldn't even breathe. That's how it felt like my chest was crystallizing.
A whole different beast
over
there.
I was like, God damn, I can't even breathe. It was hurting. I was like, damn. I'm seeing icebergs and shit. I'm like, man, where the fuck we at?
Right,
we way up here.
Hey, you know what's spiritual about that? Creed 2, when he fought Drago.
He said, go, you gotta go to the, what
hey,
he say? You gotta go to the,
it was so cold.
He said you gotta go to the jungle, to the desert on this, man. Because he said, look, that old style ain't gonna work. He had to throw out his whole style. He had to go with that, learn that art, man.
They show you that was like basically the direct opposite of Rocky IV, because Rocky went and trained cold.
He went to the cabin.
Busting up logs and shit.
Drago damn near killed him, bro.
Bro, them dudes over there, bro. Them Russians aren't cut like they were cut over here, man. Them some strong. Hey, a lot of our slaves gonna be over there, man.
Yeah, they're not effeminate.
A lot of our slaves, they gonna. You don't want no weak ass slave.
Yeah,
You just gonna beat them to death.
They're
gonna work, bro. They're gonna be working.
Men, you know?
Think about that. Them Carcass Mountain Edomites, bro.
Yeah,
they gonna be the ones to be building, bro.
Right.
They gonna be the ones that they can dig a hole, man. Edomite here in America, they
ain't worth
They can't get a whole hole. They need 2 days, man. They need a day and some change to get a whole solid 8-hour day.
You know they all out of shit. Edomites in America that come back from America, they're gonna be fucking professional cotton pickers.
And you notice, like all them Edomites on the construction site, they all fucking fat, man. They all fucking fat, man.
And look at the elites. All of them rusty as fuck. I haven't seen a cock diesel elite yet. What does it say? Bane said it. I go back to Bane. A victory's made you weak, man. Esau, bro, you ain't took care of yourself. You depended on this machinery that is gonna advance itself to where you can be you're lazy, bro.
Yeah, he know he can
You're
get
lazy.
18
You wanna
hearts.
have a robot, and you just
Transplants.
wanna transfer your consciousness into a fucking robot because you don't wanna work, bro.
Yeah.
You don't wanna work, man.
He know he can get 18 hearts. Like how many? I don't know how many transplants the motherfuckers be getting.
What's his
Yeah, they
name?
just be getting transplants,
Yeah.
transplant. Fuck it.
That's what he said.
Get a new one.
Get a Jake.
This is Jeremiah 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
So a hammer is used for what?
Striking with nails.
Right. For force. They say on the construction site, your most important tool outside of the drill is a hammer. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful metaphor. Like the Lord is the biggest poet, man. He's cold with the metaphors, man, because a hammer is something that crushes it'll destroy anything in its path if you hit it with enough force. America is that driving hammer that the Lord set up over all these nations, man. This is why they're able to do what they can do. Going to other nations, countries, sovereign lands, and set up no-fly zones, man, and say that, well, look, you can't fly over this, man, or we're going to shoot you down. Oppressing other nations, you know?
And no-fly zones means also you can't fly over, but they take out all your strategic assets. That's what a no-fly zone. They'll hit you got bases. They'll take the bases out. They're pretty much they ground you, and you can't. And another thing with a hammer, let's go to the modern day hammer. A hammer is also used to hit, but it also, if you turn it around, is used to pull up, pry up. So what did not Esau pry us up? Did not Esau he plucked us up, man. You know, and changed us into the world. But then, but back in the day, a war hammer, like we were speaking about it. If you went to war with a war hammer wasn't meant to cut. Okay, a war hammer was meant to break. That means that's why you see the scenes in the movie where you see them going back in the field and jugging up the ones that's left on the field and shit. They gotta jug them up. You seen them in Sparta. They gotta kill the motherfuckers that are just laying in the battlefield. Because you go with that war hammer, you just break them and leave them there. You break them. You're trained to break something and break and leave. You're hit and leave. You hit that person, there's no I'm coming back for you. I gotta do multiple strokes. You were trained so much that every stroke was calculated. Especially if you're a war hammer, man.
That's that sledgehammer. The claw hammer you can do that, but that sledgehammer,
it broke everything.
You breaking shit up with that sledge, boy.
11, bro. Why was Shao Kahn's weapon a fucking hammer, man, with spikes on it? He got this one fatality, man. He'll hit you so hard that your fucking head will come out your ass. And your body explode, bro. Right. Like, I mean, he'll go through you with the hammer. And like the brother said, it's a calculated hit. Like you're trained to hit certain areas of position. It's like a sniper, man. 2 minutes. Brothers got the last precept.
This is Psalm 70 and 2. It says, let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backwards and put to confusion that desire my hurt. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, aha, aha.
Damn. So, hey, everything that Esau was doing is going to turn back on his head. Like they say, the joke is on you now. You know, because like I said, the vision I had the other day, we was putting them headed first in slavery. Getting ready to have our way with their woman. Yeah, that was cool. She was already prepped, bro. She had the dress. When they say she should take off the raiment of our captivity, I was finna go in the cell, bro.
Her hair was sort of grown back, had a little mini fro.
Right.
You gonna have to deal with them. Yeah, yo, we're gonna shave them, bro.
It was in a dungeon, bro. It was like 3 dungeons right there. They all lined up. I had a brother standing right there. He was just posted, man. I spat at the bitch first. Spat right in her face. Spat right in her face. She's like, I'm gonna call the police. I said, how the fuck you gonna call the police on the police? I'm like, you in slavery. We got you. And that way they done on me. I'm like, oh shit. America got new. We in our power now, man. You know you in your power. You can go through the door and just grab the bitch and nothing happens. Oh yeah. This man is done, man. He's done. He's finished, bro.
That's why, Esau be doing that. It's called cuckolding, where they want Jake to hit their women, bro. Which is wicked as fuck, but that's it.
Anyway, brothers, man, with that, we're going to close out about praise and glory, honor to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles, Great Millstone and Rulewell. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel, brother. Lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shai, Reverend B. With that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom.